What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex, and I'm back here with yet another video. And today we'll be getting into the Miami Dolphins expectations for this year. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been waiting for a year like this where we actually have expectations again. Y'all don't know how draining it was for the last two. Well, actually, y'all do, because we're all Dolphin fans here. Well, majority of us, so y'all actually do. But y'all understand how draining it was to watch a team and honestly in your head know, yo, our team is tanking like we were like 2-3 years ago, or oh my god, our team is down. Like, it sucks going into the year knowing that your team is shorthanded or tanking, or the expectations are super low because you know that your team is just not ready. Bro, it's so deflating, and it's the worst moments of being a fan for me, honestly. That the tank year, although you could say it served its purpose, was the worst year for me as a Dolphin fan in my entire life. And I'm gonna be honest, I love years like this, and I'm gonna get to it in a second, but I think that was the worst year. That was probably the least fun I had doing YouTube. And bro, I cannot stand just. I'm okay with a bad season. Well, not really, but I would much rather have a bad season than for us to have a season where I just know from the very, very, very start that we're not even putting our all into. Like not saying the players weren't putting their all into. I'm just saying like the team had been broken down so much that we had no chance. That just sucked. Okay. So after sitting through these seasons, man, multiple years, we have finally got to what I've been waiting on. Okay. The expectations are back, y'all. The Miami Dolphins, this title of this video should be, what are the Dolphins 2021 expectations? And as I look at this roster, ladies and gentlemen, from Tua, the quarterback, Myles Gaskin, the running back, but Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, Jalen Waddle, the depth that we have at cornerback, the depth that we have at wide receiver, even the depth that we have at tight end, all the linemen that we have that can play multiple positions, the pass rusher we just drafted. We have the run stopper, Raekwon. We have, ladies and gentlemen, our secondary is the best. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a complete team. So when you ask me what's the Dolphins' expectations this year, Flex, what are you going to be happy with? Ladies and gentlemen, we need to win a Super Bowl. This is not going to last forever. Now, I'm going to be, realistic. I'll say this. At the lowest, we need to make the playoffs and win at least one game. That's our floor. And I don't know if I'm being delusional. Let me know in the comments if I'm being delusional. Our floor should be making the playoffs and winning a game. Our ceiling should be Super Bowl. What are we? Like, I've been trying to figure out for the last few days what we're missing. I'm trying to find us an excuse this year. The fact that if we have a bad year, this is what I'm going to blame it on. But to be honest with you, as I look at the team, we have no excuses. We need to win the Super. That's the expectation. If we don't make the playoffs, it's a problem. With this team, unless injuries, obviously, and that's a part of every team, unless injuries are just terrible, the Miami Dolphins need to make the playoffs. I mean, it's just that simple. I don't know what Vegas is slating us to do or projecting us to do, but I like the Miami Dolphins to win more games than whatever Vegas is telling us we're going to win, because I'm looking at this team and I'm saying, if not now that we have high expectations, when will we ever have high expectations? And listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I enjoyed the Jay Cutler year more than I enjoyed like Adam Gase's last year. I enjoyed Adam Gase's last year more than I enjoyed any of the last 2 years that we had. Well, actually, not gonna lie, last year was kind of fun because we kind of had expectations, but the year before that was unbearable. But anyways, I just liked Jay Cutler's last year off the fact that we had expectations as a fan. We wanted to win. We hoped to win. These last few years, I got fans telling me, oh, we're losing on purpose, all this. It just sucked, okay? I'm gonna lie. But this year, if we're not going to win the Super Bowl this year, if we're not going to make the playoffs, if we're not going to go on a run, if we're not expecting to, then when will we ever be expecting to, okay? We don't even got our pick anymore. We have no reason to lose, not a game at all. Even in week 17, if we're not being making, we have no reason to lose any game this year, unless we already locked in for the playoffs or something. And the last game don't mean nothing. We have no excuse to lose a game. Tua is not a rookie no more, okay? Obviously, he's in the second year, but he got a lot of rookie experience last year. So it's not like he's going to be his first time touching the field like it was last year, okay? We have our cornerbacks. They're not getting any younger. They're both in their prime. You know the scary part about your prime is you don't know when it ends, first of all. And second of all, once you hit your absolute peak, you can only go down. And I look at Xavier Howard. I love him more than anybody, but he had 10 interceptions last year. I'm not saying he's going to go down because, you know, I don't think he's still going to be very, very good. But, again, once you hit your peak, there's only one way to go. All right, is he going to get 11 interceptions this year? I don't know. He might. Shit, he's nice, but I'm just saying. By the way, my eye is swollen. If you haven't noticed, I got elbow playing basketball earlier today. But anyways, I just look at this team and if not now, then when are we ever going to be like, yeah, we are Super Bowl contenders? Because the team is complete. Now, next year, ladies and gentlemen, and I know we are pretty young, and that's an excuse that people can make. Oh, you're young. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we need to win the Super Bowl, but we do need to make the playoffs, and we do need to win a game in the playoffs. And I don't care if we're young guys, ladies and gentlemen, because at the end of the day, we're always going to have that excuse because we're always going to have new faces in. We're always going to have new people coming in. We always going to be young. So that's not an excuse to me. Now, when I look at these people's contracts, we have Emmanuel Ogbah, a starter, going into free agency. We have Will Fuller, a starter, going into free agency. We have Mike Gesicki, a starter, going to free agency. We have Jerome Baker, a starter, going to free. Bro, who knows if any of these people are coming? Who knows who's coming back and who's not coming back? We have a lot of talent. Justin Coleman, who I think he might be starting in slot corner. I don't know though. Preston Williams. It's a lot of folks that's going in free agency this offseason. A lot of talent that the Dolphins may or may not have after this year. So again, I ask you, if not this year, then when? Because all these guys are going to have to get replaced. Jerome Baker's going to have to be replaced by another young player. Are we just going to make another excuse that our team is too young? You know what I'm saying? If Jerome Baker leaves. Will Fuller, Mike Gesicki, he's going to have to get replaced by Hunter Long or something. I feel like the writing's on the wall with that, but it is what it is. And everybody knows I love Mike Gesicki more than anybody because Mike Gesicki, he was the only person I think throughout my whole YouTube career that I wanted the Dolphins to draft that they actually drafted. So like before we drafted him, I'm like, we need Mike Gesicki, and we actually drafted him. I was so happy. So, but yeah, if not now, if we don't have high expectations now, then I'm convinced that we will never have high expectations. Now, I have higher expectations, and I have unrealistic expectations most years anyway, just because that's who I am. But this year especially, guys, when I look at the team, and I look at who's impeding free agency and who we may not have next year, this is the perfect year. I'm just being honest. This is the perfect year for the Miami Dolphins to make a run. Because what I learned as a Rockets fan, I'm a Rockets fan of basketball. We had James Harden for a long time. We had chances, and I always thought like, oh, we'll have a chance next year. But then the Warriors got KD. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff happened. And what I learned about opportunity is it comes, but it doesn't stay. Opportunity comes, but it does not stay. It is not a lengthy visitor. That was the quote. I forgot who said it. I don't know if it was Mike. I forgot who said it. But opportunity comes. It is not a lengthy visitor. So again, I learned that with the Rockets. The Rockets are poverty now. You feel me? I think we have a really good opportunity this year to make a crazy run. Again, opportunity is not, we have to, I feel very, very, I've never ever seen this complete of a Dolphins team ever. There's only one really unit that I'm slightly worried about, and obviously that would be the O-line, which I'll get into in another video this week. But, yeah, I'm super excited about this year. Again, what excuses do we have? I mean, our coaches, you know what I'm saying? He's not a rookie coach no more. He was in his third year. The tank is over. We don't even have our pick this year. We got veterans on the O-line. What we got? Yeah, Jesse Davidson might score. We have veterans on the O-line, though. We have two cornerbacks that are absolutely in their prime. We got a young D-line. I'll give you that. We have Tua in the second year, which at this point, guys, I ain't gonna lie. Tua, he do have a lot of time to develop. I'm not gonna act like this year is a make or break for him, even though it is gonna tell me a lot. But it's not a make or break. But when you do have quarterbacks like Justin Herbert, that just lit it up, and then you got quarterbacks like Trevor Lawrence, who just got drafted, Justin Fields. Even if they start performing better than him, even if they, let's say, aren't the better quarterback, or if it's due to reasons that's out of Tua's control, if these guys start performing better than Tua, it's going to start looking scary. So, but I don't think they will. I think Tua's gonna go crazy this year. So we have Tua. Running backs are really like, yeah, we don't have strong running backs, but they are super dependent on everything around them, and we do have good enough running backs to the point where I'm not really that stressed. Our receiving core is stacked, if you ask me. We have Preston Williams, who should be a starter on a lot of teams, who might not even be a starter on our team. Mike Gesicki is, I think, one of the most slept-on Dolphins in the whole entire team because everybody wanted Kyle Pitts. Not saying he's Kyle Pitts, but I'm telling you, Mike Gesicki is not a no walk in the park. That's a human mismatch. Okay? And then we got an offensive lineman filled with a first-round draft pick in Austin Jackson. Solomon Kinley, he's a tank, but, you know, he got stuff to work on, but he's a tank. Robert Hunt kicked into guard where he was supposed to be. He's also a tank. Matt Skura, a veteran. Michael Dieter for depth, okay, if he ends up starting. And Jesse Davis, a veteran. With Eichenberg, who we just drafted, in the second round, third round? So, listen. We got Christian Wilkins. You know what I'm saying? Look at the roster. You tell me where we lose at. This got to be our year right here, guys. Expectations for the Miami Dolphins. Super Bowl for real, but we at least got to make the playoffs and win a game. All right, get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. What are you guys' expectations and why are they what they are? Like, comment, subscribe. We'll tell 11K. I'm out.